Welcome back, everybody. This is Fritz from Game Addicted and Fritz on Twitch. We are going to do a new episode of Silent Hunter 5.
Sometimes
the campaign called Conquer the Atlantic. And for those who watched the last episode, we actually got a new submarine. We have now a Type VIIb submarine. That means more torpedoes. We got 3 torpedoes in the back and a couple of more in the front. I think we have 4 more in the front, if I'm not mistaken. And that means we can do longer hunting missions. And we also have more fuel, I would guess, for the diesel engines. That makes it possible for us to drive around Britain when we go down to south. Because going through the channel is kind of a death sentence and not recommended. So we are going to bypass that basically. We're going to load the same game. The new submarine, Type VIIb, has the same 88mm gun in the front, but we have 2 anti-aircraft guns in the back. Both of them one on the conning tower itself and one on a secondary tower. I don't know if I'm quite okay with that layout, but we'll see what happens. So we'll now get into the. Should get into the submarine pen. Here we are. Would be fun if the submarine sank. Let's see, do we have the new submarine here? No, it doesn't show really here yet, so it's still showing the old submarine, the Type VIIa, which had like 30% hull or something when we came back after the last channel dash, so yeah, not doing that again. So, well, with the new submarine, I'm gonna confirm that we have the new submarine, so let's check it out here.
Herculine. Sure, what do you want?
Yeah, we have the one with 2 gun towers, one on the conning tower and one at the back there. The deck gun, still an 88mm gun, we can't do anything about that. Total ammunition, 220 rounds. Maximum range, 11,950 meters at 30 degrees, so it can even shoot longer if you take it to 45 degrees. Not good against aircraft. It can be used against aircraft, but not recommended. We have these for the aircrafts. Both of them are regular 20mm flak 30 guns. The sensor upgrade, I'm going to bypass that because we just upgraded to the Crystal Regat. We'll use that, and we also have a camouflage on the submarine, so that's okay. And as Captain's Emblem, we have our boat, basically, our Viking ship.
Yes, Captain. You won't recognize you well when I'm through with her.
Did we have...
Sure, what do you want? Sure thing. What do you have in mind? Sure, what do you want? Sure, what do you want?
Okay, now that's just emblem. I think that's different for every boat. I don't think our boat is U901. I don't think they had that high number yet. So we'll have to check that out when we get in.
You won't recognize your girl when I'm through with her.
Welcome back, Herculine.
And okay.
Welcome back.
Come in, Captain.
We can remove this, and we are going to choose this. We're going to have fun at the British supply lines. 100,000 tonnage, southern approaches by June 1st, 1940. That is the mission criteria. We're gonna go with that.
Welcome back, Heck.
And let's head out on this new Type VIIb submarine. So yeah, you saw a short picture of the Liberty ship. The Liberty ship was the first...
Returning to course. Half speed ahead. All stop. We're reaching course end.
Really
Would you like to plot a new course, Captain? Maybe a search pattern?
the boats were basically assembly line produce. Yeah, look at that, a small flak turret at the back tower. And you have this one.
Escort sighted. Bearing 181.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just move ahead, slow out.
Minimum speed ahead.
So here we have the new beauty. Yes, go away. The feared U-boat-waffe of the German Kriegsmarine. Very important to stipulate that the Kriegsmarine was not as fanatic as the SS, but they were fanatics in their own way. They followed the Kriegsmarine orders and not SS or the Nazis at that level. Many of the captains refused to do the salute towards Hitler and stuff like that. So
smoke on the horizon. Bearing 343.
Admiral Dönitz had his strict naval salute that he always gave, all occasions. Look at this beautiful boat. I'm wondering if that second conning tower, second flak turret, if it will slow the boat down underwater. That I would like to know. If anyone knows that, let me know. Okay, so we are heading out here. We are going to do like
New
that.
waypoint. Course 344. Returning to course. New waypoint. Course 318. Half speed ahead.
And we are using Stream Deck as my extension of keyboard. I have also like keys that are possible to use on the regular keyboard connected on the Stream Deck. This is due to the fact that my keyboard, the mechanical analog keyboard Wooting 1, does not have a keypad. So there's some function that is only bound on keypad that you can't change.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
So, yeah, the boat looks extraordinary fine. And you also see that this one has two turning rudders. The other one only had one. What do you call that? Is it rudders? I think so.
New waypoint. Course 358.
Escort sighted. Bearing 339.
New waypoint. Course 335.
So the plan is, yeah, what is the plan? Going through there is death trap. Yeah, it's very hard to do actually, even now.
New waypoint. Course 296.
If we get torpedoes that are acoustic, then yes, then we can do it again. I think they will also start to put mines out there and all the planes coming.
Escort sighted. Bearing 316.
Let's do
New waypoint.
this.
Course 307. New waypoint. Course 271.
We'll go at
Slow speed ahead.
And we set up the speed to the max. So yeah, there shouldn't be any problems. How close do we want to go to this area? That is another thing. That is, if you don't know it, that is Scapa Flow. This was the British Naval Force's main base during World War II. This is also where one of the carriers were sunk in harbor. A submarine snuck in during nighttime, sunk the carrier, damaged some other battleships, and snuck out again without getting detected. And that is an astonishing feat itself. Every part here is blocked by sunken ships and stuff like that. It's very shallow, so a submarine cannot go submerged in, and even here it's very hard to get submerged in. So very, very, I don't know what to say, very daring attack, very, yeah, very dangerous. Okay, let's see, do we have a name on this?
Sighted. Bearing 203.
Do we have a name on this submarine? Nope, it doesn't show leaderboard. publisher log. It doesn't show my submarine's name. I would like to know what that was. Okay, let's speed up. It doesn't really matter until we get a 7C or Type 9 U-boat. I would love to have a Type 9 U-boat. The long-range submarines, then we can go hunt on the eastern seaboard of the USA. That would be awesome. Oh, plane. Even at slow speed, our submarine is actually doing 12 knots. That's holy. There we go, fighters. Okay. It's worse if it is a Sunderland. If it's a Sunderland, we are going down right away. Hopefully they haven't.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 2.
Paid any attention to me. I'm quite astonished. Even at slow speed, we're doing 12 knots. That's really good. How are we doing with fuel capacity? Fuel level 87%. Yeah, so we have some time to do some hunting on the area itself. Here we have a convoy. Would be fun if we managed to capture a convoy here in this area. Preferably a carrier or something like that. Ooh. That's a single merchant, so it's gone.
Master, I have mail for you.
Yeah, my cell phone. So we are at the hunting grounds.
07.
Look at that, look at that. Enemy target is somewhere around here. 10 knots. We don't even have to rush to get there. Let's just speed it up.
Task force sighted. Bearing 356.
What? Task force 356. 365, 356 is this way.
Task force sighted. Bearing 0.
Really? Oh, looky. So what does this convoy have? Looks like 1 destroyer, 2 destroyers, and this is a small convoy with destroyers.
Task force sighted. Bearing 1.
2 destroyers and 4 ships. Really? Is that all? Well, is that all? It's not something I should say really, but okay, let's head down. We'll push the periscope button.
Periscope depth.
This boat should also be faster to get under on the water compared to the B model that we had here before. Oh, look at this beauty. Let's take a look underneath. So you have forward wings, a bit low on the boat, and then you have the back wings, or back foils, I don't know what you call them.
We have a task force inside. Bearing 359.
Shut down diesel engines. Current depth 10 meters.
This submarine looks so awesome. Okay, before we go on, let's see, is there any crew that we can upgrade? We got 5 points. Okay, I really would like to see if we can fix something with torpedo abilities.
New contact, merchant, moving slow, closing, bearing 355, long range.
We'll do 3 points on that to load the reload time, lower the reload time. The radio guy will upload you 1 point. And the motor officer, faster battery charging. Good to have on the submarine. You never know how short time you have on the surface to recharge the batteries. Oh, this looks so awesome. I'm wondering if did they actually spot me? There we are. If they did spot me, they should have started running zigzag formations or something like that, but it doesn't seem like that. We might actually be extremely lucky here and get, if we get in between them, or a bit on the outside maybe. I don't think they spotted us. So we shoot an electric torpedo on the first target and the aft target, and then I don't know, can we hunt these boats? Do they have guns, these freighters? This is an unarmed freighter burning a British flag. I see no gun deck on this either. And this one. So we might actually just be, need to use 2 torpedoes on this flotilla. Now this one has possible guns. I don't see any guns. It has gun platforms. Okay, so if we use torpedoes on this one and the destroyers, the rest we use guns on, that should be a quite okay situation. Okay, let's take a look inside the submarine, how it looks, while we have a chance. So we have here the con, is what I call it? The command bridge, command area. This is the front of the boat. We have the radio man and the sonar dude. Here we have the forward torpedo room.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
With some of the crews.
Yes, sir. My wife complains the kid. I have family in England. My wife in France. It's kind of... That guy is so stiff, you could put a rudder on him and call him a torpedo. Yes, sir.
Talking to the people is a good
Jawohl,
thing.
Herr Kaloin. I'm doing all right, Captain. Okay, Captain. Well, Captain, there's a lot of talk among the crew about the executive office. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. New contact, warship, moving slow. Close, bearing 359, long range. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. He's fine, Lieutenant. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Briefly, I hear he's friends with the Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. No, Herr Kaloin, but I'll let you know as soon as I do.
So yeah.
Ja, bitte? Greater is better. Let's hope he's got as much time. Ready? Do you honestly believe a handful of U-boats is going to bring the Tommies to their knees? I certainly don't. We are going to need a better plan if you want to beat them. Ja, bitte?
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
What? Oh, there you go.
Captain, Captain, your crew has been... What an outrage! They have been insulting me behind my back! This cannot be tolerated.
War, Herr Kaloin, is a matter of will. I graduated with honors from Murvik. That should account for plenty of experience. But of course.
I think he's a Nazi. Oh, but of course. I wish there were captain's quarters around.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Regular, Captain. Between us, Captain, I'm mortified. What appears to be the problem, Captain? As you will.
You want to try some of this too, Captain? Yeah, but... You want to try some of this too, Captain? You mean the pirate? Born ready, Captain. Germany has suffered...
Yeah, that was also a thing. After First World War, Germany were in a strict restriction from the Allies, and there were a lot of misery that they were treated poorly after the war. So this is the back of the boat. Here we have the aft torpedo tube, as you can see. And we can close these bulkheads. Just for the fun of it. And let's get up. Wait, I can't get up. So if you actually watch Das Boot, this is actually the same layout they have. The commander is going up a room, and he had turned on the red lights. Where do you do that? I wonder. Two destroyers having a search pattern, or we can turn the speed a bit.
Minimum speed ahead.
We can do this. Secured for silent running. There should now be red lights on in the submarine. Red lights is the reason why they use red light is because that it is not as visible at range as other lights. That is why the military often use red lights on their equipment. The British Navy, they have also not the Navy but the SAS. They had Teebs that had this pinkish color scheme to be masked in the desert, basically when they drove, so the Allies or Axis wouldn't see them that much. Let's take a take a look here, see what we can find. Since they're so far away, we can extend this a bit. You see when you look on the small map on the right, when we take it up to full, you see that the viewing range of the boat is getting higher. Okay, so we have one destroyer at the front. We have one destroyer at the back. We cannot see that yet.
Closing tube 1. Closing
Tube
tube
1,
2.
tube 2
Closing
is
tube
electric.
3. Closing tube 4. Closing tube 5.
We are going actually to change the direction. They are going at 10 knots speed. I don't know if it's a negative thing that the crew is having English voices. I'm not sure actually. We'll lower this a bit. As they get closer, the easier it will be for them to spot the... Even though it's the combat scope that I'm using, you hardly see it yourself there. And the navigation scope, the observation scope, the other one, it is very thick, very big, very easy to spot. So we're now running silent mode, 2 knots. Oh, this boat is so beautiful. And we are going to face the submarine south, so that it will be easier for us to shoot. We can actually speed up a bit on
Slow speed ahead.
This is the detection range. Within that we are bound to be detected. Before that they can detect us with sonar if there is any sonars on the boats. I'm not sure about that actually. So Okay, the other boat is further back. This is the second destroyer. The white line is the way we're facing, that is coming from the submarine. I just want us to be in a favorable position when we're shooting our torpedoes. This should be...
Minimum speed ahead. All stop.
Be good. Now we just lie and wait. We could have reported this to the Krigsman, but or Kriegsmarine, sorry, but as it is only 6 boats in total, this isn't a big convoy. Hopefully we can take care of it without any bigger problems and fast enough. So we're going to speed up this a bit. They are going really slow.
Tracking new target!
Wonder if we can see what kind of escort boat that is. So we got... It kinda looks like this at first glance, but it's not. It has a structure on the rear. Type 34 destroyer it could be. But the rear looks bigger than the frontal one. I'm thinking this maybe. Flower class corvette. These boats, notorious for making seamen sick during the war. I'm thinking actually we have a this type of destroyer actually. Top speed 34 knots. I wonder if we...
Torpedo depth set to 2 meters. Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Magnetic detonator switched on. Switching to impact detonation only.
Yeah, and as this is so early in the war, magnetic detonators will not do. They are prone for failures, known for failures. So we are going with impact because I trust impact. Beautiful destroyer though. You see that big ship has bigger surface detection range than the destroyer has. Doesn't mean that it is less dangerous. It is still dangerous. So I don't think I can extrapolate how long it will take. Let's see here. To helper.
Slow speed ahead.
Target marked!
I would like, for instance, the trees to overlap each other. That means that at these ranges, if one overlaps one, you have a certain hit, a direct hit, 2 overlaps 2, and 3 overlaps 3. You don't have any force insignia here, so we are going to get a bit closer. We are going to get...
Minimum speed ahead.
just so close enough that R3 is in the middle of that, maybe a bit over. Then I'm good. Then I'm happy. Then we'll have a 100% hit rate on the destroyer. It's very high seas here, so this will be perfect, I think. We just want that a tiny bit across so we are sure that we will have a hit.
All stop.
Stop there. Now we just have to sit and wait. With the electric torpedo, they will not know what's hitting them. That is exactly what the electric torpedo is for. So no, oh shit! What happened? Oh.
Target marked!
Damn it!
Firing tube 1.
It might be a miss, actually. Kind of fucked that up myself. Let's lower the scope a bit, just to make sure that you're not detected. Come on, there we go. Electric torpedoes. The why I choose that on the first strike is, as you can see, no bubbles. Steam-powered torpedoes has bubbles coming up of them, so they are easily detected by boats. So this one should hopefully not detect it and get a direct hit. Hopefully, it should be somewhere around here. The torpedo. Come on, show yourself. There you have it. Oh, yes, that's it.
Torpedo impact.
In front of the boat. I fired a bit too soon, apparently. Beautiful. Hopefully this will be enough. The front of the boat is all gone. So it should take in a lot of water and go straight down, basically. Yeah, this one is going down. There's no saving this one. Engine stopped. Oh, the fire stopped, but it is too late. There we go. Straight down to David Jones Locker, first target. Beautiful shot. bit too. The hit was a bit too. Yeah, too early. Let's see, where is our submarine? It's here. Is it in the path of the boat? No, it should be okay. Now we just have to wait for the second destroyer. Looks like he has speeded up a bit. He's probably heard the news that the boat went down in front, so he's going to check that out. And you see also these boats starting to turn now. We can now use this and remove that. So yeah, now the other boats is starting to move erratic, panicking a bit. They run zigzag. There shouldn't be any problem for me. We can take this down a bit. We don't want to be detected by one of these vessels. I'm actually wondering why the two boats on the left has longer detection range. That one has weapons, but this one does not. It's a bit odd, if I say so myself. Ah well, it shouldn't matter too much. You see this destroyer is moving up to start hunting. You see. He's not actually doing hunting speeds, it looks like he's slowed down again. He did slow down. He's not running any sonar or anything like that. He's not actively searching for me either. Okay, let's see if we can detect what kind. It looks like it's. Oh, now it's speeding up again. Can we get a fire solution on that now, I wonder?
Target marked! Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
Minimum speed ahead.
There we go. We're just gonna move a bit closer. Just want to make sure that we have a fire solution on that boat.
Target marked! Target marked!
All stop.
Tracking new target!
The speed he has is
Tube 1, ready. Closing tube 2. Closing tube 1. Closing tube 2. Tracking new target! Torpedo depth set to 2 meters. Target marked! Target marked! Two, one, los.
I wonder if this torpedo will hit at all, if it can turn that hard. There we go. This is an impact torpedo, so... Will it hit? Will we do damage? Come on. No. They managed to escape that because he turned. Damn it! And the other one will escape also because the torpedo is going that way. God damn it. Okay, that was totally my fault. Hitting the wrong buttons all the time instead of... I don't know, what is the firing button function? Okay.
Target marked! Magnetic detonator switched off. 2, 3, los.
And now you can see you have a trail here in the surface. This is a steam fire torpedo. It's also a lot faster than an electric torpedo. But they now know basically where I am, and they can report that to the destroyer, who will start hunting me. This is an impact torpedo, so I'm not... it should be able to hit straight on here. This is just to slow this boat down, basically.
Torpedo impact.
I don't think it will be strong enough to sinking anything. Oh. He can actually hit me.
Slow speed ahead. Deeper, goddammit!
New contact, merchant, moving fast, closing, bearing 268, medium range.
Periscope depth, current depth 20 meters. All stop.
This one is too close for me to shoot on. With the torpedo, where did that destroyer go? He's over there. Oh, he's happily floating about.
Torpedo missed, sir.
He's shooting depth charges over there. Let's see if we can get him with a steam torpedo, as he is happily floating over there. It's max speed. How far down are we?
Minimum speed ahead.
We cannot shoot torpedo at this one because the torpedo will not have time to arm itself, but once it's passed, we'll get him. I don't understand what they were thinking, that I am over there. Oh well, he's turning.
All stop.
Target marked.
Okay, let's see if we can do this by the book. kind of freighter is this? So it does not have a rear. It has a frontal point that is lifted up. See, the front is a bit higher, and it looks armored, basically. Nope, the bridge is a bit apart. It doesn't have. It's not this. Not that. Not that. This one it is. There we go. So this one we will know now how deep it is.
Torpedo depth set to 3 meters.
Torpedo depth set to 5 meters.
It's on magnetic. Okay.
Two, four, los.
Now we should see. There we go. Oh, don't tell me it will miss. Ah, it's because it's turning. Of course. Of course is. Okay, torpedo tube 2.
Torpedo depth set to 5 meters. Magnetic detonator switched on.
We want this to go underneath the boat and then blow. The reason for that is...
Tube 1. Ready. Firing tube 2.
It's because then you will... basically... He's still over there doing his thing. I don't know what he is thinking. Basically, torpedo it underneath the keel of the boat will first blow away all the water, and then when the water comes surging back to fill that hole, it will also do damage, impact damage to the boat itself. That is what we are hoping to do. Here you have the torpedo. Here we have the boat. And let's pray that the magnetic function is functioning.
Oh! Torpedo impact!
That was powerful. We just blew the front of the boat. There's nothing saving that boat. You're gone. He basically stopped dead in the water as well. I have not seen that before, actually, with a torpedo hit. That was better than I imagined, actually. I troll you not. Okay, so we are... that's him. We should be here somewhere. Okay, our aft torpedo is one of those. Let's see if we can... They call it snapshot, but is it that one? No, we are going to look there.
Target marked!
Ah, damn it!
Torpedo missed, sir.
Target marked.
This is also way too close, I think. It's a bit strange that he hasn't reported my position, though.
Closing tube 5. Target marked. Tracking new target.
Firing tube 1.
He is standing still. There's nothing he can do. He will flood slowly but surely. You see, he has... Yeah, he's turned his engine backwards. To see if that helps. I don't think it will. I think he is a lost cause. This one was beautiful. In the middle of the ship. Should be. Where is the torpedo? Oh, there it is. Is it that? Did we miss again? Ah, this one. Here we go.
Torpedo impact.
Beautiful impact on the side. Putting him on fire, that should be... Oh, that's a bigger hole also, it seems like. That's just higher up. That's okay. He is still struggling. And with him behind us, we can go here. Go to rear turret torpedo. Look. Let's see.
Target marked!
This was what kind of freighter was this? Not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one.
Torpedo depth set to 5 meters. Firing tube 5.
There we go. Looking at this one, he is still trying to survive. I hope this will hit. Yeah, it will. Active. Oh,
torpedo impact.
Good hit. He's burning. That should have taken out some of the engine components, I would think. Look at this beautiful hit in the underneath it. Oh, the destroyer is closing in on us.
Tube 3, ready. Tracking new target!
No, don't save.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Magnetic detonator switched off. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Why is it so hard?
Firing tube 3.
Looks like he's heading straight for me, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, he is coming for me. Where's the torpedo? I totally missed that one. I don't know if this also stops the reloading. Other than that we have... Oh! This is bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Extreme speed ahead.
Where's the crash dive?
Current depth 20 meters. Current depth 30 meters. Current depth 40 meters. Minimum speed ahead. Periscope depth. Current depth 50 meters.
Yeah, he's dropping them too short, too shallow. Now he's suddenly started to find me. This boat refuses to die. Okay, how about this one? You taking in a lot of water? How are you doing? You seem to be doing okay. Well, we'll try to get away from that destroyer. We should have torpedoes loading. Let's speed that process up a bit.
Torpedo missed, sir. Tube 5, ready.
There we go.
Tube 1, ready. Tracking new target! Torpedo depth set to 1 meters.
All stop.
Firing tube 5.
As soon as this thing is gone, then we can go on the surface and start hunting. Oh, he's turning, isn't he? Damn it! Torpedo will miss. Most definitely. torpedo's going this way. Fuck! I didn't want that. I wanted to hit. He turned hard. Okay, where are we? It's pinging me.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Tracking new target.
Extreme speed ahead.
Cavitation. What we do now is run into nose down.
Current depth 20 meters.
Where is he compared to me? There he is, okay.
Current depth 30 meters. Periscope depth. Minimum speed ahead. Current depth 40 meters.
So what we're doing is turning hard right. He will drop his depth charges I miss. So this is an experienced sonar crew apparently. Novice boat.
Torpedo missed, sir.
I know torpedo missed.
Slow speed ahead.
Could have almost fired the torpedo straight out there. Okay, so we're going with...
Magnetic detonator switched off.
Yes. Is this max? It is. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Have a task force inside. Bearing 349. Tracking new target. Two, one, loose.
This might be too close. Oh, we got him!
Impact.
I love this. Engine stopped right away, so he is in trouble. As soon as he is down, we're going to do surface raid and hunt down the other boats. We'll take you last because you're not going anywhere, you're just fully reversed. Yeah, you see this one is going down quite fast. And without the propeller to try to minimize the water coming in, it's nothing you can do. And gone you are.
Blow all ballast. Slow speed ahead. Half speed ahead.
We can take down this, we don't need that up.
Task force sighted. Bearing 180. Recharging batteries. I'll stop. We're approaching our final waypoint. New waypoint. Course 348. Returning to course.
Okay, let's take a look on these boats, how they are doing. He is still going forward strong, and he is also going forward strong. Great. Let's see what this
extreme
one can do.
speed
It's
ahead.
max speed. Now it will only run with one propeller, remember that? It should run with only one, or can this actually recharge batteries while... Yeah, it seems like it can. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go. Straight ahead. So flank speed on this is not much faster than the 7A, but lower speeds it conserves more fuel and has longer range, so that shouldn't be any problem. Okay, we'll stick to
slow speed ahead.
I think that should be good enough. Let's go to the bridge. Good. Is the gun manned? It is. Good. Where do we go down? Is it here? Should be here, yeah. It's not manned. Man the gun, I said. There you go. Create a couple of holes on the water, just to help it go down a bit faster. Whoa, that was a good explosion. Boat down. No worries, we're just helping you sink. would be fun if you could shoot off the propeller.
Tube 2, ready.
And now that we are on the surface, the backup torpedoes will also be reloaded, those external ones. One more, just for good measure. Okay, now it's your turn. It's a bit further away. Let's switch to explosive. Ooh, something blew up. That one has gone down. Nice explosion again. I don't have that much information about other ships that were used by the British convoys. I know that a lot of those ships were Norwegian owned because Norway was a very big seafaring nation. But other than that, I have actually not that much information about the vessels. I know that Liberty ships was like Ford, mass produced on assembly lines basically. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, that's nice. Nice number of holes. Okay, let's see if we can get something directly on the propeller shaft, maybe. So yeah, the Liberty ships was basically mass produced. Oh, he went down. Let's just go that way.
All stop. We're approaching our final waypoint. New waypoint. Course 185. Returning
Half
to course.
speed ahead. Extreme speed ahead.
We are going to have some fun. This first boat that we blew the front straight off. We're going to take a look at it, see what we can. He's running the engine flat out backwards. I don't know if we can take off that propeller maybe. So we'll go up to here. I think would be perfect. we expended most of our torpedoes. We let's see what we have. Yeah, can we move that in to the reserves? That one is moving in, and that one is moving in. Yeah, so we're moving in the torpedoes to the inside of the boat. So we have 3 in the front, 1 in the back. That's at least 4 ships we can take down, possibly. I still need to get better at the torpedo shooting, and yeah, I'm not good at that basically. But it's good to have a boat with higher torpedo load. We have now 3 more in the front, and we have 2 more in the back. That's at least something. So it says total torpedoes 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. 4. So now it's loaded out of the back, and now they're loading into the internals of the submarine. I don't know if this submarine has some sort of coating on it. It doesn't. But after we've done this mission, we are going to do a save game and end today's mission. This is the new boat that we just got, the Type VIIb. As you can see, with 2 flak towers, one on the conning tower itself and one at the separate turret. I don't know if that's any good idea or bad idea. If it's dragging the boat anything or something like that, then I don't know. Theoretically, in my own mathematical sense, it should drag the boat when you're going under the water. But you know, who am I to? I do not have a mathematical degree on these kind of things. So that I don't know. So the reason why I want a Type 9 U-boat is because then you get 105mm cannons that do much more damage. So that's awesome as well. The torpedoes are loading real fast on the submarine when you have internal reloads. We have no damage. We're battery level 96%. Fuel level still at 80. So we, if we have a supply ship here, we are going to just check with the Kriegsmarine once this mission is done if they have any possibilities to lend us a supply ship or anything like that. We might actually do that for the next game, I think. Next game. So we still going strong. So we are not far away from sinking 5 ships on our first meeting here in the Atlantic. The total tonnage so far is 17,622. Out of that, so 2,300 of those tonnage are destroyers. So I'm actually impressed with this boat, really impressed. So we are just going to go up to the side of this and then blast. Hopefully, we just need to blast the propeller. That should, I hope, be enough for this boat to sink, or we'll just shoot a couple of holes in the side of it. I never actually seen to be able to shoot the propeller off. It might be that it's not possible when the ship is still afloat. We'll have to see. Just have to wait and see. Let's rabbit it up a bit. This should be perfect.
All stop.
Zoom in. Nope, keep zooming. Oh, there goes the propeller.
All stop. We're approaching our final waypoint.
I think we need to take it off scope. Because we are so close. Oh, that was definitely off scope.
Tube 5, ready.
Let's do some high explosive on him. Tube 5, the rear torpedo is now ready for action. Oh. That was a bit too close. Let's take a look how this affects this boat. It has a couple of holes here. It has no propeller that can keep him up and running anymore, so even if he's running his steam engine full power, he is not going anywhere. Oh, that was moon shooting. So you want to shoot it beneath the waterline because you want water to float the boat. Ooh, that was a good one.
Tube 1, ready.
And that's the boat down. You can go. Oh, that was wrong button. Okay, why won't that work? Okay, where do we have it? F5. I'm just gonna check Stream Deck real fast. Yeah, it says F5. So that one should work. We can go up to the commanding officer here and tell him to lay off the gun.
Yes, sir. Man the deck gun!
There we go. It should be... Is it manned or unmanned? It is manned, okay. And let's go back.
Yes, sir. Secure the deck gun!
There we go. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That guy is so stiff, you could put... Yes, sir.
Okay, so with that done, we can check our captain's journal. The journal. We have now sunk 6 ships, no airplanes, 21,799,000 tons. Or is it just 21,799 tons? Yeah, that I think is correct. Let's see if we can get some supplies, because we are low. And if that doesn't work, that's the wrong way.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Don't worry, sir. They won't hear a thing. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Captain, they've denied our resupply.
Okay, why have they denied the resupply? I wonder. Maintain radar silence for 2 hours. Okay. Let us then go up. Burning wrecks everywhere. Let's see. There.
New waypoint. Course 43. Returning to course.
We're gonna
Half speed ahead.
run that in that speed.
Slow speed ahead.
Like that. Now we've been running in 2 hours. It's dark. Good. Now you see the correct lighting here. We have red lights, but now we're not running war mode, so. But that's also helping out in not getting spotted by airplanes as fast. Stuff like that. So, goody goody. There we go. Let's see.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Captain, they've denied our resupply.
I hate when things like that happen. Okay, well, we are going to save the game where we are now. We have sunk 6 ships today. We have a brand new submarine that we are showing off, Type VIIb, and we do have 4 torpedoes total. Let's see, so I'm not mistaken here. 3 front, 1 rear. So we still have some torpedoes we can use, and we still have the deck gun with some ammunition. So if we find another boat up here, we're going to take that out. But for now, we are ending the game with Patrol 2A, we call this one. And with that, I wish you a good day, good evening. Like, follow, subscribe, share, and also, if you like to donate, those money will go back into making the gaming experience better for you guys. Better gaming microphones and equipment like that. So everything that you donate will go back to the system. I wish you all a good evening, good day, and I hope to see you next time here at Silent Hunter 5, where we're going to conquer the Atlantic. And good night.